Welcome to Firstpost Decode Budget. I'm Naghma. Here we're trying to understand what does the budget mean and what is in it for you, for the common person. In this segment here we talk about the farmers. The farmers are a big vote bank and every government or every political party is trying to give sops to the farmers to get their votes. किसानों की कर्ज माफ़ी जो है वो एक बड़ा मुद्दा रही है और किसान हमेशा एक बड़ा मुद्दा रहे चुनाव में। चुनावी साल है, कुछ महीने में चुनाव है, तो इसलिए किसानों के लिए इसमें क्या है ये बहुत उम्मीद लगाए हुए थे। मेरे साथ माधवन नारायणन हैं और हम चर्चा कर रहे हैं बजट पे। जो किसानों की बात अगर हम करें, will you call whatever has been given to the farmers like 6,000 rupees annually to the small and the marginal farmers, which means farmers who have land less than 2 hectares. Do you think it's a pittance or is it a big bang announcement?
If you look at it in terms of sheer number, it's a big bang because it covers 12 crore farmers. That's roughly 10% of India's population.
That's 12 crore
yeah.
farmers. Yeah.
So it's not a bad number from a populist perspective.
Yeah.
If you look at it from the point that farmers have to do nothing to get this money, it's again works very well because it's like pocket money. Somebody just gives you and says, keep 500 rupees a month. But अगर हम ये देखें कि आजकल एक राजस्थान में, जैसे अभी मैं रिसेंटली गया था झुंझुनू रेवाड़ी राजस्थान एरिया में, एक फार्म लेबरर को एक दिन में दिहाड़ी 400 रुपए की मिलती है. यू गेट 400 rupees a day. If you compare 400 rupees a day that a laborer earns in a farm per day and compare it with 500 rupees per month that the Modi government is promising to the land-owning farmer,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like a big deal to me, except they've set aside a big amount for the next financial year. This 20,000 crore is for this year, 50,000 crore is for the next year. So a bigger bonanza-like thing looks next important. Most important, it's the election year, so I would not rule out the manifesto that is coming from BJP and also the famous speeches of Mr. Narendra Modi to promise the moon for farmers. The interesting point is that unlike the Congress, which believes in loan waiver, BJP is not following a simple policy of loan waiver. They have contrasted income support with loan waiver. Maybe they will design a better scheme like Odisha or Telangana in order to help the farmers.
Yeah.
And the general conversation is that big farmers benefit more than small farmers in loan waiver, whereas this scheme by Piyush Goyal today is targeting the small
farmers and the marginal farmers. But the question is, we're talking of India where, if you talk about land, 2 hectares of land, the maintenance of records is so poor. How do you know किसके पास 2 एकड़ ज़मीन है, नहीं है? उसमें जो स्मॉल और हम मार्जिनल फार्मर्स की बात कर रहे हैं, जिस तरह का सिस्टम रहा है, कागज़ हैं, आप उसको प्रूव करेंगे, सो इम्प्लीमेंटेशन.
मगर एक बात कीजिए, ये डिजिटल इंडिया के साथ चल रहा है. जैसे आज बजट में ये अनाउंस हुआ कि 1 लाख गांव, 1 lakh villages will be, about roughly 20% of India's villages will be part of digital India. We also have programs like the Bhumi project in Karnataka, which has now been replicated across India, where land records are not only being computerized, they are being digitized, and with GPS and new technologies, it is possible to map it. It will take time, it needs effort, but we have crossed that stage where we'll say it's all confusion. We can very clearly, we can think of a future in which it will be like farmers can get loans the way you ride an Ola cab in Delhi. देखा, ये लैंड है, इस पट्टा है, ये आपके डिस्ट्रिक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन सेंटर में है या NIC रिकॉर्ड में है. It's possible. It requires hard work.
We will reach there. It's not happening now, but we're looking at the.
It is a long-term story, but I don't want to be too pessimistic on it.
True. So it's a good effort, you say. अच्छी शुरुआत है और
ये. It's a good start, but I think it's too little, too late to get votes.
Too little farmers. It may not attract the farmers.
Farmers may say, "What's the big deal if I get 500 per month?" Whereas the middle class who gets exemption from the rebate in 87 gets 1,000 rupees per month. So it's possible to contrast it. Please understand, we are a politically aware society now.
Absolutely. And you just spoke of the loan waivers that the Congress has been following, the scheme. मध्य प्रदेश में हमने देखा है, जहाँ पे भी loan waivers implement हुए हैं, वहाँ पे बहुत अभी भी असमंजस है, बहुत chaos है, तो वो बहुत अच्छी तरह से implement नहीं हो पाते हैं. कितना लोन माफ़ हो रहा है, किन का माफ़ हो रहा है. And you said BJP ये नहीं फॉलो कर रही है. उन दोनों को BJP और कांग्रेस के स्कीम में क्या आप अंतर पाते हैं, डिफरेंस पाते हैं in terms of farmers?
अभी 3 स्कीम हो सकते हैं. मध्य प्रदेश में शिवराज चौहान के tenure में we saw there was an income support scheme that didn't work too well because it said that the traders started rigging the prices based on a complex price support formula. You take Telangana, where farmers were benefited, but tenant farmers did not benefit, only landowners benefited. If you take a fashionably titled program called Kalia in Odisha, even tenant farmers have benefited. So we are looking at a future in which Odisha model might work better than Telangana or MP, but uske liye picture abhi baki hai. We have to really craft the whole thing. There's a lot of administrative challenges. It's not about just simply throwing the money. No.
And there's, of course, the government hasn't forgotten the cow, and there's a Kamdhenu Yojana too. So
Yeah. In fact, I was just joking that this government puts Gao and Gaura over Gaon. Populism is common, but if you want to measure the populism in a test tube, I will say this is more urban populism than rural populism on an urban to rural ratio. And also there is cownomics. My own feeling is that I think 750 crore, if I'm not mistaken, has been allotted for the
Kamdhenu Ayog to enhance the productivity.
Yeah,
of the
at least it gives some ballast for the rhetoric for the likes of Yogi Adityanath. But fisheries department has been created, so animal husbandry has been benefited. There has been a broad brush push on Kisans, but please remember last budget was also called Pro Kisan, Pro Farmer, but then they lost elections in MP and Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh. So there is the double argument. This is like a soap opera. It depends on which episode you're watching.
तो हम ये कह सकते हैं कि किसानों को कुछ दिया तो गया है, लेकिन इतना नहीं है या काफ़ी नहीं है कि वो उन्हें वोट दिला सके किसानों का. देखना होगा कि ये किस तरह से प्ले आउट होता है इस चुनाव में. एक ब्रेक लेंगे और वापस आएंगे हम बजट पे.